building a complete 699. This is a form PF699. You've done the text part of it so far, but now we're going to put timers on it. This is a completed 699. It already has the timers in, and it has the text portions in. As you can see, this one has Aliceville live, which means there's only one page live there. It's just a one-page live setup. We still keep the breakfast codes and all be listed as breakfast, but that's on the live page, all on one page. Our larger eateries have breakfast, lunch, and supper pages. This one doesn't have breakfast listing because it's not open at breakfast. But as you can see, it focuses them to the different pages. That's why it's important when we do the text. You have to have the right links. That's why it's in gray. Okay. This is a completed 699. Notice it can be quite extensive. Okay. Now, I've done bumpers for Charleston, Mississippi. There's the timer page. And I've done the text page. I've already made the text. You've done 1,000 of those. And here's the 670 it came from. You don't need that open, but I just had it so you can see. Now, when you make the 699 here, what you're going to do is you're going to first copy this line right here. That's why we put those numbers in there. You'll see it all has a meaning now. And insert right there, paste it in. Now you know you're going to need one opening timer, no breakfast timers, one lunch timer, two supper timers, and two closing timers. Okay, so if you're going to need two, then you're going to need two of these. And we're going to need two closers. Down here we get one opening timer. It opens for lunch. We got that. We don't need a breakfast timer, so we can wipe this one out. We have one lunch timer. That's going to be the same. And then we have two supper and two closers. So I'll copy all of it. Come down here in between. And there we go. We got two supper and two closers. Now, let's start adding it up. There's our opening timer. It's just a single every day. We're open at 10 o'clock, so we got that down. There's no days on it. Doesn't need it. And it opens at 10 a.m. There we go. That's on the main page. Now on our live page, do the same thing here. Opens for lunch. At 10 a.m. Okay, so those two are done. The live page and the main page. Now we got to get the lunch timer. We're not going to put that there. I'll show you why in a second. But we are going to put it in the lunch timer here. This is the one that's on the live page. It'll say it's open for lunch. And it'll say lunch specifically right here. But we're not going to need it on this page because this is a single page. But it has two supper and two closing, so therefore we're going to need this. We'll take Sunday to Thursday. And it's Sunday to Thursday. And what we'll do here is, since it's one page, just back it up to 10. Because it doesn't say lunch page or anything like that. It just says go to the live page. The live page will say it's lunch. And then down here we go to the supper, and we leave it at 1500. It's going to cut off 1500 here and pick it up here, and it'll start saying supper at 3 o'clock. Go up here to the second one. Cross and grab this one. Come across here. And again, we're going to go to 10 o'clock for these two. All right, come down here to the supper page. We already got the first one in. Let's put the second one in. And that too will say Open for supper. Up here, start the closing text. Comes over here, closing text, and that closes at 10 o'clock. Sunday through Thursday, 10 o'clock. Come up here, and then we close it 11 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Got to make sure your code's matched up right here. Got to be flush. I like to leave times highlighted so I can double check them. And then right here. Matched up. And there we go. Now, one last thing we have to do is we have to close up the code. These are your closing codes. The one with the 2 like this is for the ones that have 2, both the day and the time. And go in here and paste it here. Paste it here. Paste it here. Wherever you have the double setup. You don't put it on these because these are single page. I mean, a single widget. So it'd be on this one, this one, this one, and this last one. Then come back over here. Then you get the single one for the ones that are just the one condition, which is just time. There. Nothing goes there. So it's just there on this page. Down here we're going to have the opening. We're going to have lunch. And after that, it's all dribbles. And that's it. That's a completed $6.99. I then save it as A for now. That means I've matched them up. Later on, I'll take the A off. When I put everything that I call text, I'll save the old text ones, which is the original text. We save that just for reference if we need it again. And there it is. That's a full, complete $6.99 for a single page setup.